Good morning. Welcome to me live. Ooh, happy Saturday. We're here. We did it. We've done it. We've made it. My name is Christina. I work at Naples Mattress. I am here at Naples Mattress getting ready for work. I'm going to do some skincare. First, prep is key, in my opinion, for any makeup look, whether it be natural or full glam. I do want to start off with this VT lip plumper. Let's see how this goes. I used it like once, I think. See if we can't get some plumping action. Little spatula applicator. The only thing I've done off camera is while I was at home, I used the Ola Hendrickson facial moisturizer before I left the house. No, excuse me, not facial moisturizer, face oil. But I'm going to start off with, and I put some Lumify drops in my eyes. Oh yeah, my lips are burning. I'm going to go in first with this Thayer's Milky Toner. Let's get some hydration on this dry face. Yeah, my lips are burning. My lips are burning quite significantly. I got this little lip plumper on Amazon. Yep. Yeah. I want to use this little Fenty lip balm, tinted lip balm today. Holy burning. Holy burning. Oh, I brought a new serum with me. It's called the Noto Deep Serum. All right. I read through the ingredients. It's all natural ingredients. So, look at that. Let's try it. I was using the Lunar Nectar Lunar Nectar face serum, a hyaluronic acid serum. Let's try this little guy. Deep Serum for the face and neck. Multi-use, natural, universally sexy. Okay, sure. All right. I could feel it's an oily texture, which I'm not mad at. I like a nice oily texture. I have dry skin, so this works for me. All right. That feels pretty darn good. My lips don't feel pretty darn good. They feel pretty darn burny. Let's cement these eyebrows upward. Ooh. Ardell Brow Glue into the brows. Let's get these cemented upward. I like a fluffy brow. Wow, my lips. Of course, let's get it on ourselves. Yes. Of course I'm wearing white. Let's drop everything on us. Oh my goodness. I knew white was a bad idea. I think we're okay. This Ardell Brow Glue is my favorite. $7 on Amazon. I tried to find it on their own website to see if I could save a couple bucks, even though it's pretty inexpensive. It is the least expensive on Amazon. Really shapes the brows, really holds them in place. Lovely. Sharon, you made it, darling. Oh, I tried a new serum. Natto. It's got me glowy already. Eyebrows in place. This sample of this Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Dew Shield, I've been loving. It leaves a nice glowy base, which we love a glowy base. Feels spectacular. Smells wonderful. I'll be sad when it's gone. And this mixed with that no-toe serum, ooh, I feel hydrated. Let's hope that this works well as a base. We will see. My nose. Let's prime these eyelids for shadow. I'm going to go in with the NARS Pot Concealer in the shade Painter. Little Rare Beauty Concealer brush. Smooth that over the eyelid. I have dry, dehydrated skin and oily eyelids. What are you going to do? My lips are burning. Really? That's good to know, Sharon, that I am not the only one that suffers with a juicy nose when I'm doing my makeup. And you know what? I seen this very popular content creator, Michaela Noguera. She's mostly on TikTok, but I see her on Facebook Reels. She puts little Q-tips in her nose. So we are not the only ones. I'm gonna dive right into this palette. Again, she's gorgeous. Let me show the shoes, because I'm kind of gonna tie this dress into the shoes. Look at these stickers. How stankin' pretty. It's by a company called La Artiste. It's probably my 4th or 5th pair of La Artiste. And I also have this little teal cover up as well. So I'm going to tie the orange and the teal since I'm wearing white. Let us get a big fluffy brush going. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Big fluffy. Color switch it just in case it has lingering shadow. I want to go with a nice neutral tone in the crease and transition. So I'm going to use this one here. It is called We Love Oksana. Sure. The Luis Torres X Beauty Creations Overdressed Eyeshadow Palette. I'm going to try to move as close to the desk as possible to try not to get makeup on this dress. It's one of those tennis dresses with the shorts underneath, like attached, like a little bodysuit underneath. Fantastic, comfortable, but they came out, it's by a company called Hilera. They came out with a new version of these tennis dresses where the back of the shorts are not connected to the bodysuit, so you can whip your behind out to do your business. This is not one of those. So I have to take this whole thing off to use the restroom, which is not great, but it's so comfortable, I don't even care. That was a perfect crease and transition shade. I'm going to go in with a little bit more of a denser, fluffy brush. I think I'm going to go into this orangey tone right here. It is called Tequila. Sure. I don't know how you would equate orange to tequila. And I'm going to start it on the upper lash line and blend it into the crease to tie in the orange in the shoes. I may have had lingering shadow on the brush. Uh-oh. That's all right. We'll deal. Just really building up that orange tone on the lash line and outer corner. This foundation that I'd had been having problems with, the Huda Beauty Easy Blur, wore gorgeously yesterday. That's a good start. Oh yeah, there must have been lingering shadow on the brush because that's a little bit more orange. Whoopsie. So yesterday was a beautiful sales day. I am here at a mattress store getting ready. I had a lovely lady come in. Um, Helix had brought her into me, and she bought a Helix with adjustable bases. I barely had to do an adjustable base presentation. The adjustable base sold itself, as they do. Very excited for her. And then I had not a previous customer, but a lovely little lady who was in with me the other day who needed to bring her husband in to make the final decision. They gave me a $50, no, a 50% deposit. I'm going to deepen that up. I'm going to deepen that up with this gorgeous shade in the corner called Jalisquilo. Don't know what that means. Same brush, right along the upper lash line and blending upward. All right, loving it. So a productive day, very busy. I barely had a chance to eat. So we're going to tie in this orange and this blue. So this is like a satiny shimmer. I'm going to put this on the center of my eye. I think with my, you know what, let's use the sketch artist brush by Makeup or Murder. Love this brush. And if that doesn't work well, we will dip in with our finger. Nice little spot on the brush. Oh yeah, that's it. Worked fine with the brush. I did notice that there was quite a significant amount of fallout with the makeup look yesterday. I keep meaning to do like wear tests of my looks, but I've recently been so busy here at work. I can't find the time, which I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. All right, so I'm going to put a little of this very light blue in the inner corner. See how that looks. Same sketch artist brush. Stretch my eyelid a little bit. Oh yeah, that's what I was going for. That is definitely what I was going for. Brightening up the inner corner, tying in the blue of my cover up. Color switch back into that orangey shimmer. And just blend those together on the edge. Nothing on the brush. Stretching the eyelid and just blending those colors. Back into the blue just a little bit. That is lovely. Thank you. Right? A little bit unique, like a butterfly or something. So yesterday I used this for I think the second time. It's a Tower 28 tinted lip balm. Gorgeous. My lips have calmed down. They're not burning as much as they were before. So we're going to move on. Let's prime. Little of this Fenty eye cream. Thick and smooth peptide blah 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 eye cream. Try to combat those crinkles. What's it called? Thick and smooth rich peptide eye cream. We do have a little goofiness over there and over there, but we'll, when we finish the eye look, we'll blend it out. That's lovely. As per usual. I heard a beep beep. I used this Merit Balm Highlighter mixed with the Maybelline Grippy Primer yesterday. Today, I'm going to go in with this Refi Gloss Highlighter first. Dot on the back of my hand. Yikes. Smooth it into the face first. And then go in with the Grippy Primer. Get a little bit of glow. That is very hydrating. I don't know what this product was meant for, but it's working well. It's working well as a glowy primer. The Maybelline 24-hour Grippy Serum Primer with a little bit of what was left of a sample of the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. They are playing quite nice together. Glowy base acquired. The under eyes feel good. Wow. I am not mad at this. Holy. Now, Huda Beauty or Superstay? Used this one yesterday. Maybe let's go in with this one. Sharon, do you agree? Are you on board? Give her a shake. Superstar. You're adorable. My lips, they don't look any plumper. They look like they're irritated. I don't know why I didn't just give this to my daughter. I wanted to use it one more time and realize I didn't like it. You didn't mean to call me a superstar? That's okay. Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint in the shade 129. I did color match online and then picked it up at CVS. Because it's hard to color match in the drugstore. There's no samples. Little dollop on the back of my hand. Thank you, Sharon. Smooth it into the skin. Start the blend. Wow, let me just stick it in my eyeball. Well, my face is definitely moisturized. Like it may be too moisturized. This may have been a mistake. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. I don't think I'm going to have to worry about looking dry today. That's for sure. I'm going to pounce this in the rest of the way with the It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Superstar Flawless Foundation brush. I don't use concealer, so I'm going right under the eyes with the foundation. Concealer, I haven't found one, and really I've stopped looking for a concealer that doesn't make me look cakey. I've given up the search. I think the foundation blended under the eyes is just fine. We have dark circles. We have discoloration. We have it. It's there. I don't need to hide it that much. It's not a big surprise. Dude. I mean, that couldn't look any more like skin if I didn't put anything else on my face. Goodness. A little bit under the chin. I always have some discoloration on my neck. Jeezers. I'm going to use a paper towel to get the rest of this off the back of my hand. It's not to get it on this very white dress. We're doing good. We're doing good. So far, the dress. I love the eyes. So much. Itch. I think for bronzer, because it's new to me, and I'm kind of still figuring out if I'm in love with it or not. This Rare Beauty liquid contour in the shade Solace. My stinking nose is itchy. 2 dots. Little dots. We're going to do the face in sections just in case it gets out of control. Usually it's the blush that gets out of control, but I'm telling you, this is a great product. It blends so very nice. Back into it. A couple dots on the 5 head. A little bit under the chin. Really work it into the 5 head. We'll set it with powder. We'll set it with a more bronze tone powder. Let's get a little bit more bronzy. Really snatcherelli's the face, huh? I'd contour my lips, but they're on fire. For cream blush, this cute little Rare Beauty nearly neutral blush, I think will pair very nicely with this Revee Beauty powder blush. I thought about it before I got started. My nose. This is the e.l.f. contour and blush, liquid blush brush. Dip right in. Pounce it on in. It is a very neutral blush. I can't talk this morning. Ugh. Good thing I can lay down at will. I may need to lay down. Because I have a feeling today is going to be a fantastic sales day. I got to be ready. I got to be ready for a lot of talking. That's stunning. Not a whole lot of pigment, but not mad at it by any means. Let's set that bronzer with this gorgeous Frankenstein bronzer that I made. It is 1 part House Labs Power Sculpt Velvet bronzer and 1 part NYX Buttermelt bronzer. I broke them apart because they both, I had a hit pan on both of them. I scraped them out, washed this with soap and water and let it dry. Mix those two together. Put them in a little plastic container. Mix them together. Put some rubbing alcohol in there till it made like a pourable consistency, and poured it into this pan. And bada bing, a new bronzer, a lovely new bronzer. Both of the tones of the originals were lovely and blurring and gorgeous, and the two mixed together, power couple. Power couple, my Frankenstein bronzer. I mean, come on. Revie Beauty Endless Diffusion Everyday Baked Blush in the shade Paradise. It is my favorite out of her 3 blushes. I have all 3. I have 2 of them with me, 1 at home. It's just like a marbled, delicious, toasted pink. I'm bounced it. Baked formula, made in Italy. I tend to overblush. This kind of allows me to have to really work at overblushing. But I don't mind my blush blindness. I love blush. Blends seamlessly, slightly blurring. It has just a gentle sheen to it. Not really any glitter, but just a healthy, come on. Revie Beauty. Every single product that she comes out with, it's accompanied by Allie Glines, who's another content creator. Everything she comes out with, I'm like, yes, yes. Looking like I slept well. Jeepers. Let's go in with this Laura Mercier Translucent in the Ultra Blur tone-up version in the shade Rose. I took this puff home and washed it. Got it off Amazon. Blend and snap. Sure, blend and snap. I'm going to dip into this powder. Smoosh it on the puff. Really work it in there a little bit. Hit the T-zone. Everywhere I didn't just put powder. It's a rose tone, but it really doesn't change the color of things. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Sorry about my nose. I'm more annoying myself. Oh, I got powder on my dress. Shake it off. We're okay. We are okay. Let's keep going with Revie Beauty. Let's keep going. The Revie Beauty eyebrow pencil in the shade dark brown, medium brown. I forget what the shade is. It is not on here. If it is, I can't see it. If it says it right there, there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to see that. It's a very itty bitty little pencil. Follow the underside of my brow to define the shape. Give myself a little bit of a tail. Fill in where I have some sparse areas. Comb the product upward. This pencil seems to work better if I put it on first and then put the brow glue on. That's not in the cards for us today because I already put on the brow glue. But it's gorgeous. It blends well. And it's a great tone. My problem child eyebrow. And she is being a problem child as per usual. What the heck was that noise? The ghosts. The ghosts of Naples Mattress. Maybe they don't like my eyebrows. Good enough. I'm not trying to be a superstar here. I'm just trying to look like we're intentional. Covered a little bit of powder on the desk. I am definitely gonna probably set a little bit more after. Let's tight line these eyes. Thinking. Do we want to try this blue? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. It's an eyeshadow stick, but let's see if I can't get it in my tight line. A little bit challenging. It worked. Well, since we went above the lash line, I'm gonna just add that shadow stick gently above the lash line. Just a little hint of blue. Angled, thin little brush. Stretch my eyelid. Just blend out that blue. Just like Bob Ross. I learned to paint with Bob Ross. I learned to oil paint with Bob Ross. And he has happy little accidents. And this was a happy little accident. It didn't particularly change things. And we can always go back in with the shadow to bring it back, which we're going to do right now. Back into this gorgeous palette. I want to bring it home, but I also don't want to bring it home because it just, you know what? I'm going to not bring it home. We're going to keep playing with it. I'm going to go back into the medium blending brush, into the tequila shade, right there on the outer corner. Bring it back. I'm going to go back into the shimmer that's on the center of the eyelid. Bring it back. And into the center of the eye with that blue. Bring it back. right where I put that eyeliner, very close to the lash line. It'll help with the longevity. Back in that angled brush. Back into that orange shade. You know what? No. We're going to go in with this deep shade in the outer corner, but just on the edge. Just connecting the upper and lower lash line. Color switch into that orangey shade called Tequila. Blend into the outer corner, up to the pupil. Yep. I always got to remember to close my mouth. So I'm not just sitting here with my mouth agape. I'm going to go into that very light blue on the inner portion of my lash line. Blend it with the orange. That's Stunnerino. Try to match them as best as possible on both lids. Back into that orange shade, right on the edge of the brush. I want a representation of the same colors that are on my eyelid on the lower lash. A little bit more of the blue. Right there. Right there. That is wonderful. Let's set this in place. I'm thinking, as much as I'm not a huge fan of this setting spray, we're going to go in anyways because I have it, so let's use it. It is the Morphe Sunsetter Setting Spray with SPF 30. I'm going to back it on up. Go real far away from my face and spritz it. Maybe it's because I see what it is. You got to push all the way down on the plunger. That's what the problem is. That's glowy. Let's take the hair out. Hopefully it doesn't make my hair greasy. I think I may have sprayed my hair, but that's okay. I have some dry shampoo with me. I recently, I think it was this Thursday, was in CVS. Where was I? Target? Maybe it was on the weekend. I don't know. Recently, I was in Target and I got a mini dry shampoo. Batista? No, Not Your Mother's. Not Your Mother's products are great. Really drying this off. Booyah. The eyes. The eyes are great. It ties everything together in the outfit that I'm wearing. Hopefully it lasts on the eyes. Fingers crossed. Let's curl thine lashes. I think I want to go in with the clash today. That's a hard thing to say. It's the YSL Lash Clash. It's a little mini. Got it in a recent Sephora order. I bought those kits, those Sephora glow kit, blah 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 kit. They have them usually for sale every season. I like it because you can try multiple products and not spend $9,000. Freaking Sephora. Freaking Sephora. Doesn't matter. I always have. I can never grab the eyelashes on this side without pinching my eyelid. Like, what the actual. I always have something in my Sephora cart. I cannot not. So I got a notification this morning that my cursed cosmetics items have shipped. I picked up a black blush. Why? Do I need another blush? No. A nude liquid lipstick. Do I need another nude lipstick? No. And an eyeshadow palette. I think it's called the Paranormal palette. Did I need that? Not even a little bit. I don't even know what came across me. Curse Cosmetics is an indie brand. I kind of wanted to try their shadows because indie brand shadows are pretty spectacular, in my opinion. Odin's Eye being my favorite indie brand eyeshadow creator. I think they're out of New Zealand. I think Curse Cosmetics is a United States brand. So we're going to play with her soon. I'm going with 2 coats. I'm looking crazy. Or we'll set it down. We'll set it down. Before we do our lips. I really don't think that lip plumper did a GD thing. Besides, be very painful. Alright, that Lash Clash mascara is pretty good. My eyelashes like to stick straight out. This is giving them quite a bit of volume and definition and length. Not getting clumpy. So, all the things. I'm going to forego the lower lash line. Let everything I got all over my eyelid dry. Thank you, YSL. Another sample. Get in the cup. Oh, I see what the problem is. This little Benny tint is clogging things up in there. Let's calm this glow down a skosh. I want to maintain a little glow, but not this much glow. So I'm going to go in with this Ambient Lighting Edit in the Universe Unlocked. It has a finishing powder in it called Radiant Light. I think I'm going to Radiant Light this big one right here. I'm going to pinch the brush a little bit so I don't get in any blush. And just bring down that greasiness. We don't want to look greasy. Glowy is one thing. Greasy is another. I mean, that helped. Hourglass powders, they're expensive. But every single Hourglass powder I have in my collection, I'm happy to have it. Because it just gives the most gorgeous finish to the face. Come on. Come on. I do need a little bit more blush. I know, I don't need more blush, blah, blah, blah. Don't judge me. That could have been disastrous. An eyeshadow brush just fell on my dress. But it was one I don't reach for, so there was nothing on it. Giving it the evil eye on the floor. That's the right amount of blush. Paradise from Revi Beauty. Stankin' gorgeous. Makes me angry, it's so pretty. Angry in the best way. I'm gonna slather my whole body in this blush. Sharon, I like your style. You feel me? More blush. Just a little more blush. Just a little. We're not looking clowny. And that blush is kind of hard to get clowny. For lips. Let me wipe off that stupid plumper. It did nothing but hurt me. I'm going to put it in my get out of here bag. And we are going to give to Zoe. Little Zoe Bean, who's not little. Grown-ass woman. Well, not really. Not really grown-ass woman. 19. We're getting there. So proud of her. I'm going to go in with another Revi Beauty product because it's gorgeous. It's my new second favorite pencil. If you're not new to my channel, you know I always go on and on about the Gone Gris by Maybelline. Number 2. I've really been enjoying the cool tone brown of it. It's long wear lip pencil by Revi Beauty in the shade Almond. Oh, she needs a sharpen. She needs a sharpen. Creamy, long wear, cool tone. I notice a lot of products these days are always warm tone. I do love a cool tone. It's the most perfect lip, I can say words, lip defining shade. Not too, bold. I'm just going to let that set down a second. Maybe give it a finger blur. Gentle. Wipe off my finger immediately. And then I have this Fenty. Who can read these things? Seriously? Even with my glasses on, there's no way in actual hell that I could read that. But I do like the shade. And I believe, if I remember correctly, when I opened it, it's a tinted lip balm. Let's give it a go. Well, I did not pass kindergarten. That feels amazing. That feels absolutely amazing. Unbounced it to the desk. A little subtle lip. Let's scrape off all this mascara I got everywhere. A little spoolie on the end of this eyebrow brush. Don't fret if you get mascara everywhere. Just wait for it to dry. Give it a gentle scrape. And it'll save the day. Gentle scrape. I think I want to hit the inner corners with that blue one more time. I'm almost tempted to put glitter glue there. You know what? The world is our oyster. I am going to put a little dot of this glitter glue, NYX glitter glue on the back of my hand. Just like the itty bittiest dot. Because I really want that blue to stay as long as possible. Dip in with my finger. Dot it over. Pull this palette back out. We thought we were done. The Sketch Artist brush by Makeup or Murder, because it's a nice flat packing brush. Into that blue. Stretch my eyelid. And I'm just going to pat it on top. Oh, that's it. Booyah. Come home. Back into that shimmer shade just on the edge. You don't want it to be a stark line. Oh, that's great. I think we've sufficiently got our together this morning. The eyes. I'm about the eyes. My makeup always comes out better when I do it here with you guys. So I appreciate you tuning in. Sharon, I adore you. I'm still feeling a little glowy. Right in my T-zone. Rare Beauty. Finishing powder in the shade Natural. Should call it Snatchural. I know, I got jokes. Thank you for hanging out with me. I very much appreciate you. Every day that I get ready for work, I get ready for work here with you on YouTube, here at Naples Mattress. I will be back at it on Monday. We're going to play with this palette again. I can't get enough. All of my other palettes are being neglected currently because of that palette. And I've had that palette for a while. She needed some love. Let me know what you think of this look in the comments. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.